excuse me that I don't have my jacket on. It's so hot. You know, you get so used to it, being up north and just going to Georgia. I'm sorry, the Carolinians. I forgot North Carolina was down south. I thought it was just between something. But again, I'm the American Reverend Zachariah Jackson from the church of what's happening. We're doing a YouTube upload like we always do. Again, I come across a brother, he said the work is not done. Look at his sign, he said, finish the work of Lincoln. Got a picture of President Lincoln and also a picture of Barack Obama. Now, what do you mean? What do you do?
Well, we have them shaking hands. My name is, I am Minister Kujenga Eliyah Ashe. My church is New Jerusalem, the End Time Fellowship.
Okay.
And we have a non-profit group called cowhn, the Community Organization for Abundant Life. And what we're doing, we're here for the economic rights movement.
Okay.
Now, the economic rights movement is the spiritual outgrowth of the civil rights movement.
Sure.
They used to laugh at Dr. King.
Sure.
They put him in jail in Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
Even Rosa Parks' husband said, look, honey, you're going to cause trouble. But what happened was that they started the civil rights movement, and all these people you see here are as a result of Dr. Martin Luther King's dream. They're as a result, but they laughed at King. He couldn't even preach in 1955
some churches,
some churches. He had to go through all of that. But the civil rights movement, by the power of the Almighty, Yahweh Elohim in the Hebrew, God Almighty, has come to fruition. All these people are as a result of it, but they don't even know it.
Right.
They are walking around, and we're talking about the economic rights movement.
Let me say this right here, Reverend. That it would be very hard that no one here know the work of Dr. King. You know, when you look at the civil rights movement, you know, I would say this right here, my family being descended from Georgia, that the Georgian civil rights leaders have never really got their just due.
Never.
Everybody seemed to go absent-minded when it comes to them, and I question the absent and the mind.
That's right.
I don't think that you're absent or minded. I think that you're just fearful and that you don't want to give the praise to where it goes. But we know when we look at the beautiful women walking up here, the beautiful shoes that they're wearing, we know that when I drive down here in my car, the air conditioning, things that nature. When I work my job, that I didn't get it because I'm a tall, strong man.
That's right.
I got it because somebody, I'm standing on the shoulders of the giants, and some of these universities we went through, and some people protest that could not even spell university, but they seemed foresee the right for me and my kids to go on. So I would be remiss if I did not give them and praise the honor for this. So for one thing, you know, we got time to be playing heat today. We know what time it is. Let me ask you this right here. Reverend, did you go to the Republican convention also?
No, I didn't go there.
And why wouldn't you share this word?
Republican convention because the Republicans basically are so hard-hearted.
Sure.
They are really for the establishment. We are trying to get the banks to give us all the empty houses that they own in our community.
Yes.
Now the Republicans don't want that to happen. But maybe President Barack Obama, who we want to get in for 4 more years, maybe he might sign an executive order or something of that nature like Abraham Lincoln did. So he kind of sees himself as an Abraham Lincoln president. So if he gets 4 more years, maybe he can do more. So we are here because we have hope.
Yes.
I didn't go to the Republican convention because I had no hope of them doing anything
But I kind of wish that I had your number, and I would have liked to met you there because I think that your message should go to everybody.
Yeah, well, we're trying.
You know what I mean? That there should not be there should be no limit on it because for some reason we don't know where a spark of flame may come that will actually ignite.
Well, I'll tell you something. I have a cousin, Thomas Caldecott Chubb III. He's a white man.
Yes.
Thomas Caldecott Chubb III has about $3 trillion. That's with a T. He rebuilt the World Trade Center, the 5 buildings, all the Chubb family. We built the 5 World Trade Centers because they're a reinsurance company.
Sure.
This is my first cousin, according to my grandmother. My great-grandfather was Thomas Chubb.
Sure.
And my grandfather was George Luther Chubb. My father was Easton Thomas Chubb. I was a Thomas Chubb. And I changed my name to Kujenga Eliyah Ashe when I had a spiritual conversion. And when the spirit hit me, I went back to the Chubb family and said, hey, we need some of that funds for education for all our kids. In fact, we want free education for all the children in America. We pay federal taxes, state taxes, city taxes. So why can't we get free education and end all student loan debt?
Well, I think think that President Bill Clinton said it plainly last night that we have to invest in our children.
Yeah.
We have to invest in our young people going to school if we want them to inherit this, what we have.
Right.
As you know, the Bible says, man, find of a wife and find of what?
A good thing. Yes, sir.
A good thing. So if we want them to inherit this good thing and keep it good, then what we need to do, stand right here, sister. You come on in.
Yeah,
you just don't want to get the back of your head.
Stand right there.
Right. You don't want to get the back of your head.
Economic rights movement on your paper.
The thing is this right here is that, come on over, come close, you know, back. The thing is this here is that what we want to do, invest in those that's going to give back. And it's very, very important. President Clinton touched on the idea that you will pay your loan back according to the salary which you make. So in other words, if you make $100,000 on a job, then you pay your loan back from that. If you make a job that's a very important job that may be $30,000, you understand? That still needs someone to fill them with education that you would pay your loan back from.
Right,
so it's really different.
What we're pushing is that not only that program will be a good start, but we would like to have an end to all student loan debt because it's outstripping credit card debt nowadays. Okay. So we're pushing for an even more radical, as you say, outlook to that. Now, we know America's not short on anything. There are 2,000 multinational corporations, and they have over $50 trillion in assets.
Sure.
And we would like. We think that we, as far as reparations and repatriation, that we should get some of that. Now, the rationale is this. They want our children and grandchildren to pay on that $3 or $4 trillion national debt.
Sure.
Now, they didn't make that debt.
Sure.
Well, now, if they didn't make that debt, well, why can't we get the reparations for 400 years of slavery in this country? Yeah. And they say, well, you know, you didn't work to pick the cotton. Excuse me. You didn't chop the tobacco. Well, it's the same principle as them wanting to pay our grandchildren, want them to pay that.
I understand exactly
so we want reparations. Now, repatriation doesn't mean we have to go to another country. Maybe some people want to. I want to repatriate to South Linden, Columbus, Ohio. Okay. I want all the empty houses, all the empty factories.
Which there's a lot of houses empty.
I want all, and the banks and the city don't want them.
Yeah.
And we want to have funding for the houses, the factories, and we want to grow farms on the little lots.
Sure.
And the fact that we can make shoes, we don't even make gym shoes. Right. We don't even make shoestrings. If you want to put America back to work, this is the way to do it.
So basically what you're saying is this here, that we have to retool America.
That's right. And we need to start from the bottom up. Now they may say, well, all you black folks, I got new word for black folks, Edenites from the Garden of Eden. I like that. It's not offensive to anybody.
Right.
Some people don't want to be called black rappers. Okay. All the Edenites, all the black folks in quotes. If you understand what I'm saying is that our movements help everybody. The abolitionist movement not only freed us from slavery, but it also freed white folks from eternal damnation.
Of course.
And all that rape and killing and pillaging. The civil rights movement helped more white people than black people in a way because it kept them from being racist and kept that burden off of their heart, brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
see what I'm saying? So now we're talking about economic rights movement.
So in other words, it's right here. The journey is not just for one, it's for
all the people.
There's no such thing as superiority. There's no such thing at all, and I think that's what you're saying. Right. So the idea is to free slavery wasn't just to free us, but it was to free you too.
That's right.
You understand me?
You got me.
I got you. I understand exactly where you're at.
And when we have the Economic Rights Manifesto here, what it says,
give us a few.
The Economic Rights Manifesto says it is comprised of community leaders, laymen and common people who are sick and tired of the economic gains pushed on us. And these are the problems. The problems come from the multinational corporations and banks.
Yes.
Now, that's the people who really are up here with all the capital. So we have a manifesto. We send this to them in love. We went to the colleges. We went to President Gordon Gee at Ohio State University. We're saying to all the universities that are land grants, the land grants were started for the free slaves. And they took those colleges and took them away from us. In Ohio, at Ohio State University, you have Morrill and Lincoln Towers on the Olentangy River. Lincoln is after President Lincoln. Morrill is after Senator Morrill from Vermont, who wrote the Morrill Act, which was to give the college education, free education to all blacks. Now, we never got that, nor the 40 acres and a mule, even though the $10 billion came from Ethiopia, from King Terodros II, $10 billion in gold bullion, we never got that. They said they'd give us 40 acres and a mule, and when the few people that got there took that back. So we are out for reparations and repatriation, but it's going to help everybody. Just like the abolitionist movement sparked the women's suffrage movement.
Sure,
so
sure.
White women could vote.
Yeah.
They wasn't thinking about voting until black men got to vote.
Exactly.
The civil rights movement helped the women's lib movement.
Yeah.
Even the gay rights movement, whether you agree with it or not.
Right.
But it helped all of them. The economic rights movement is going to help everybody.
Sure.
So that's what we're about.
Okay.
So I'm going to go around and back to my stand.
Can you play us out?
I'm going to play you
play us out?
Call the Battle.
Call the battle. Call the battle. As you see there, that the Reverend played the tune of a Call the Battle, which is very sacred at this time of the year because 150 years ago, this time of the year, would be the slaves would be getting ready for the freedom in January. So again, you understand me? Again, you know, the call is of to go to battle. The call is, you know, go to freedom. And again, slavery again is today what you make. So the idea is this here. We are calling for the politicians to take us serious, but also we have to take ourselves serious. Let's get rid of a lot of the games that go on. Let's leave here and let's rebuild the inner city, which is what you call the more economic point of any state would be the cities, the inner cities and things of that nature. I think that too many times that we have overlooked where we live at, and we are 150 miles per hour trying to run away from what you would call the money. It surprises me a lot that a lot of these cities or Buzz Bunny, how you doing? Are you Buzz Bunny or okay? A Peter Pan. Okay. Is that pork or is it pig? You know, and you know I'm kosher. But again, we still will salute at this point a challenge. You understand? You know. Okay. All right. So at the same time as this here is that, you know, the inner cities are mainly too with airports and airplane and train stations and things of that nature. Perhaps maybe we need to take a lesson from Think to Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill or Think to Grow Rich by Dennis Kimball, The Black Choice, you know, and redevelop the cities because again, the cities is only like, your job again is only what, 10 minutes away. So many of us are in a rush to run from the cities and we want to run deep into the suburbs and things of that nature. And I don't understand, you're running from the work, you know, but we feel better somewhere away from the money. Most people with common sense would like to live right next to their job. Again, I am the American Reverend Zachariah Jackson from Newark, New Jersey now. My office is in Newark, and Newark, New Jersey, which I am happy, and I just missed out on Cory Booker. The mayor of Newark was here a few days ago. We missed the First Lady. I missed the First Lady also, which gave a beautiful speech and things of that nature. And also, I missed the Honorable Bill Clinton. But I missed it because I couldn't tape it and I wasn't here. But thank God that my car had satellite radio. I was able to hear Bill Clinton and pouring his heart out and giving a really heartfelt and also a salute to Barack Obama. So again, I say these words as I said years ago on the local radio station I was on in Plainfield, New Jersey. Barack Obama. Barack Obama. It's not just about him, it's about all of us. God bless you, and again, I'm going to be doing uploads all day long until we get right there at the convention. Thank you, and see you later.